Hey everybody, wanted to create some content regarding what type of options you have for firms out there. A lot of different firms out there. You see them on just about every street corner, something financial. And it may look confusing, but they basically funnel into two categories. So there is a corporate firm, which I'll give you some examples and then you'll know what I'm talking about. Northwestern Mutual, New York Life, Mass Mutual, Prudential, Liberty, Primerica. So big names, advertising campaigns, you see them in magazines. Now, when you sit with a corporate firm, you'll sit with a representative, they'll fill out a questionnaire with you, find out your goals, your budget, your assets, liabilities, etc. And that's similar to what I would do. But when it comes to what they offer, they can only offer you what they have to offer. And it's going to have their name on it. All right. So they have a shelf basically with products on it, and they'll have a stamp right on the product. Now, what that means is it's not necessarily the best product for you or the best strategy for you. It's the best that they have to offer you, because they're gonna encourage their potential client, the person in front of them, to become clients of that corporate firm. So I feel that the end user, the client, can be at a disadvantage. Now that brings us to the other entity. So we have a corporate firm, then we have an independent firm. Now, independent is what I am. Now, independent works in a broker capacity. So my firm will represent a lot of different companies and carriers, and we're going to pair the client up with the appropriate carrier based on a lot of different factors. And we're not restricted to one company. So I consider that an advantage for the client. Now, a little background on me. I got into the industry in 2019. I interviewed with 3 companies. I interviewed with New York Life. I interviewed with Northwestern Mutual, and then I interviewed with a local independent firm, and I went with the independent. Now, the reason, and I have nothing against corporate. There's plenty of New York Life and Northwestern Mutual were great to interview with. I'm sure they're great companies to work for as well. But the reason I did not like the idea of being corporate or captive, which is a scary word, that kind of scared me in the interview, captive. I don't want to be chained to a company's ideologies. If they're having me sell or recommend strategies and I don't agree with them, or they change and I don't agree with the change, I want to be able to make a move. I want to be able to do something about that. Now, if I work for that corporation, I got to do what they tell me. So in the independent field, I can do what I want at the discretion of the firm. But we as a firm, as a collective, we don't commit to any one thing, not one company, not one strategy. We are open because we know that there could be something coming out tomorrow that no one's ever heard of, and it could be the best thing that has ever come into the marketplace. And I don't want to miss that. So I chose independent, and I'm proud of it. So overview: corporate versus independent. Corporate, you're going to be restricted to the products that they have available. They're going to have their stamp on it. They're going to have a personal motive to move that specific strategy or product. And an independent is in broker capacity and can work with many companies and go with whatever company they want based on what the client is trying to do. Hope you enjoyed the content. We'll talk soon.